Hey YouTube, today I have the Schrade SCHA3BS. It's one of their brand new tactical folder knives. It's an assist open, and it is a great knife. The SCHA3BS does stand for things. The SCHA stands for Schrade, which is the company. The 3 means this is the third model, which it actually says on the side of the blade. There are 3 patents. I don't know if my camera will zoom in, but there are 3 patents on the side. So this is the third model. And it is, the B stands for black, the S stands for serrated on the serrated edge. That's what it all stands for. To start off, it's got 4034 stainless steel in the blade. The blade itself is 2.9 inches long. The whole thing overall is 7.3 inches, and it's just a little bit shorter than my hand spread. It's a great size. I think it fits really well in the hand. On the blade, it actually has this ambidextrous thumb stud, so you can use it from both sides. It's like a little square. It's really useful. I like that it's ambidextrous because I am right hand dominant, but I'm very precise with my left hand. So I get kind of weird. I can be ambidextrous with knives, and I like that that's on both sides. On the knife itself, when it's closed, there is a safety. It's this little switch right here. On the inside, there is a red dot. I think you can see it there. When you slide this up, the safety is on, and it's not going to let that knife go. It's really good, really firm. You slide it back down, the safety is off, and it also has this really tight belt clip. And this is a great feature because that is, I mean, I can try and pry it up, but it is seriously tight. I'm held on by these 3 rather big screws. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later.
Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about CJRB, GOBI. This one was provided by Russell from Artisan/CJRB. Zach and I tried so hard to get him to sell us the prototypes he had at Blade Show S, and he just couldn't do it. And then a couple weeks after Blade Show happened, he got a hold of me on Instagram, and he's like, hey man, I'm getting some GOBIs in at some point, and he's like, I would really like you to have one to review and to keep. He's like, so I was very appreciative of it. I guess that whole, throw a big enough fit and you get what you want, I didn't lay on the floor and kick and scream or anything. I don't think Zach did either, but I'm kidding, of course. But thank you very much, Russell. Thank you. Now, I do have to point one thing out. When he sent me this model, I opened it up, I took a look at it, and unfortunately there was a factory defect in the G10. But I let him know. I was like, hey man, this is going to be on review. And he's like, oh man. He's like, of course, I send you a knife and I had just send you one with a defect in it. I was like, it's fine for me, man. I don't care. I appreciate him sending me this knife, and this one will never leave my collection. It'll be in my collection forever. And do I care that the G10 has a little boo-boo on it? Not at all. That doesn't bother me one bit, but just wanted to let him know, that it would show in the review. And he was like, well, assure your viewers that if they were to buy a knife and find anything like that, CJRB would. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot. Greatly appreciate you joining me today. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
The Smith & Wesson Magic spring assist knives have been out for quite a while. This one has a desert handle, and it is a 1. There's Smith & Wesson's first generation of magic knives had 3 different sets. There was the 1, the 2, and the 3, and the difference was the handle shape in each one and the blade shape. So go ahead and open this up. You can see it has really fast action. This knife locks up nice and tight with the liner lock. You can see that liner lock gets plenty out there. Locks the blade up. There's no play side to side, and there's no play back and forth. I really like the 1. It's kind of got, I call it the rhino horn shape up here on the top. I think it's kind of cool. Once you open this knife, this toggle switch was designed well because it comes back down and you can see it slants backwards, which gives your thumb a couch to hold on to. And then you have the large jimping here on the spine of the blade. Your thumb gets in there nice and tight. The 1 BSD, the D, or excuse me, the D stands for desert, the S stands for serrations, and the B stands for the black coated blade. I really like the style of the blade on this particular version. These are very popular spring-assisted knives. The benefit to having a spring assist is you can carry it in a lot of areas where you're not allowed to carry an automatic. It does have a pocket clip here on the back. It's not a deep pocket clip, so it will poke out a little bit. You can see it's got a tiny little glass breaker here on the back. It would definitely break glass, but it's not your big boy that you might want or expect. That could be the only drawback. I probably would have designed the knife without that. It seems like, why have it, right? Anyways, you close this knife up, locks up nice and tight. It's got the slide lock on the front side. Well, it's the front side if you're a right-handed person like I am. And you can see, you can try to open that all you want, and the lock keeps it nice and tight, nice and closed. When this knife is closed, it's 4.2 inches long. The blade is a stainless steel. The handle is aircraft aluminum, 6061. It's a great knife. Heavy duty, great everyday carry. It's a nice knife to have.
Hey, what's up guys? If you need a new pocket knife, then you have to check out this one from GVDV. Let me give you a closer up look and I'll tell you all about it.
Alright guys, here's the GVDV pocket knife. This is going to be perfect for camping, hiking, going hunting, or even some personal safety as well. I love that it's designed to be open with one hand. So you have the little lever here on the side, and just use your index finger and press down, and it'll open it right up. Take a look at this beautiful black stainless steel blade. It's wear resistant, very durable, and it's going to be rust resistant as well. And I gotta say, it is very sharp, so definitely be careful when you're using it. The handle is very comfortable. It comes with an anti-slip texture, making it very easy to make sure that you do not slip. This is also a great size, so you can easily fit this into your pocket. And there's also a belt clip on the back as well, which you can use to hang onto your belt. You also have this glass breaker, which is really cool. So if you're ever in a situation where you needed to break glass, you can use that in an...
I love the design. All these reasons are why I highly recommend this knife. I know you will love it.
Today we're going to be checking out the Zero Tolerance 0350 TS, even though everyone else reviewed it 4 years ago. Oh, and the TS stands for, you guessed it, Tiger Stripe. Rower. I do terrible tiger impressions too. The 0350 is a stout, slightly heavy everyday carry knife made by Zero Tolerance that feels like it can take a beating. And if you don't believe me, the box says, proudly overbuilt in the USA. And maybe these days all we can believe is product packaging and not news. So let's take a look at those dimensions, or, you know, whatever, as long as that's cool with you, right? Like the overall length. The 0350 TS, sent to me by the Chill Bros over at Optics Planet, has a blade with a drop point hollow grind made out of the old reliable S30V steel. It has that recurve, which some people have problems with sharpening, I guess. That's what I hear anyway. I don't. I mean, I'm not bragging or anything, but my other recurve blades do fine on my sharp maker. The 0350 TS blade, you might have noticed, has a tungsten DLC coating on the blade that's stripy. The Tiger Stripes are part of Zero Tolerance's Sexy Tiger line of tactical accessories, bags, underwear, and fingerless gloves. Seriously, I'm not joking. You may have also noticed the 0350 TS is an assisted opening knife. It's got that patented speed-safe assisted opening found on many Kershaws and Zero Tolerance's knives. So it means it's got a solid, consistent opening like you're used to. It's a loud opening, so you may not have a tactical advantage against the rope you're cutting when you whip it out. You can either deploy it by using the flipper coming out of the back of the handle, which is not a feather touch, but it gives you enough resistance to prevent a pocket accident. Plus, it ain't scary. You can hold your hand in front of it, and the blade stops mid-deployment if there's something in the way. Then there's the thumb studs. I've always found thumb studs on a speed safe a bit redundant. They're usually too close to the handle to be effective because you have to place a lot of force on them. Now, enough to where you could potentially slip once it's deployed and cut yourself. I don't like doing it. I haven't yet, and I've never felt comfortable. Thanks for watching.